Everyone. Why does my thing look so small? What's going on? Yeah, why does it look so small? That's so weird. Okay, OBS. Why does it look so small? Let me fix that. I don't know what is going on. But my camera was not that small. Okay, I see why. I see why. Because I'm on desktop view. Okay. Wait, hold on. Is it shift? Yes, it is. There we go. There we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. Technology, right? All right. Where was I? Oh, yes. Here we go. But hey, y'all. How's it going? How's it going? I hope everybody's doing well. Today, we're going to play some Titanic Honor and Glory. This is a game that I have been following since high school days. So back in like 20, oh my gosh, like 2023? No, why am I saying 2023? 2003. So back in like 2003, I've been following this, and it's independent developers making this game to like make the historical facts of Titanic. And I just love everything Titanic. Ever since James Cameron came out with Titanic, the movie, of course, like with throwing in Jack and Rose, whatever. But all the other characters around them were actually real, or it's about the true story of it, of Titanic. But ever since then, I love Titanic, and I'm just like, Titanic. I just love it so much. But yeah, Lauren, hey, how are you? How's it going? How's it going? But yeah, so I love Titanic. I've been following ever since this game, and they've been working so hard trying to get this game like out there, and I'm just like, they're finally making moves. It's getting better over time. I love it. So that's what we're gonna do. And they just came out with their alpha version, which is going around the shipyard of where Titanic was and seeing it progress and being built. And they're opening this game up for us to be able to watch them work on the Titanic. So over time with this game, they'll keep refreshing updates showing how Titanic was being built, how it was progressing, so on and so forth. So we're gonna do some of that today because I seen the post today because I'm following them hardcore. They posted up like, "Hey, here's the version of the alpha," and I was like, "For real? Stop!" And then I like downloaded it, clicked on it, and then exit the game quickly because I got so excited. I was like, I should be streaming this right now. Like my reactions about how you guys gonna see how I love Titanic. You're gonna be like, what? This guy likes Titanic so much. Yeah. Ainsley, hey, how you doing? How's it going? How's it going? All right, let's get into it. Let's hit explore. So we're going into the North Yard and Belfast. That's where Titanic originated, where they was building Titanic. So the North Yard was the birthplace of many great ships, including the Olympic classic liners. It also contained the plate racks, rows upon rows of steel plates to be prepared for the ships under construction. Oh, let's go. So excited. So excited. So excited. Now, do you realize that it is a work in progress? The game is still being built as we speak, okay? But just look at the view. Now, the ship that's like semi done, that's the Olympic that's over there, right? But then over here, that is like unfinished, that is Titanic sitting right there. So cool, so cool. Shock, hey, how's it going? I know, right, Shock? This is so cool. I was just saying, like, I freaked out because I've been following the developers of this game. They've been working so hard. Like, they've been working on this since 2003 that I can remember. So I've been following this since high school. And we're in 2026 and they're still working on this game. But when I tell you, when I walk through this, you're going to be amazed on how long it's taking to make this game. But I'm just like, yo. So if you guys want to, oh, Shock, you love Titanic too? Perfect. So make sure if anybody has Facebook, okay, they have their Facebook page. Follow them. It's Titanic Honor and Glory. So you follow them there. But also, if you type it in on Google, there is a website where it's Titanic Honor and Glory, and you can see like all their updates and stuff. They also have the downloads of this game. So if you want to like actually play it for yourself, you can get it for free. For free. But if you want like the more updated versions when they keep updating, if you join their Patreon fundraising for this game, if you donate for it, they'll let you have an access code to open up more things. Now, unfortunately, I don't got money like that to be donating. I wish I did, because I would in a heartbeat, so I can be able to like see other things ahead of just like what's free. But all right, let's continue on, y'all. I would be a great tour guide. Oh, Ainsley, stop. You're so modest. I'm not that good of a tour guide. It just sounds like I am a tour guide. It's because I love Titanic, okay? My excitement is gleaming right now to you and how much I love Titanic. Giselle, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm early streaming because one, I'm on vacation. Yay me. But I found out that my favorite thing of all in the world, Titanic, the developers of this game they dropped a newer version of a free download, and I was just like, oh, I have to play it now. And then when I clicked on it, I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm so excited. Like, I should be streaming this right now. So that's why I stopped and I was like, I have to stream. Hold on. Wait a minute. Exactly why you would be a great tour guide. I appreciate that, Ainsley. All right, so before we go over there and look at the ship, we can look around here. I know there's not much, but I remember listening to their podcast about this. So this is like all the steel stuff, like this that will be like the siding that would go on the ship to cover it. Okay. Now, let's go upstairs. Oh, Ghost, hey, what's up? How's it going? Okay, so I know it's empty, but I'm guessing like this is like the work area where they would have what is it called? Actually, wait a minute. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna have to turn down the volume on this, because the game volume is like very loud for me. I'm still trying to figure out how to balance it out, like with OBS and with the gameplay. Where's audio? Audio's right here. Okay. Ooh, they got that out so loud. Oh wait, that's the master. Let's... Can somebody please hit that Titanic flute again for me? I just want to test something out. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate that. Um, can you guys even hear like the music of the game itself? I'm assuming not, right? Let me see here. I don't think you guys are even hearing the music of this. Let me see. Darn you, OBS. Um, if I click on, what capture is this? Is this display capture? It sure is. Um, there is no. So it's really not. Hmm. That's very interesting. So I'm not using game capture. So what if I did open up a game capture for this? Huh. Oh, wait. Here's display capture. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. I got two different things going on here. Oh, wait. Did I say display capture? Huh. Okay, OBS. You're driving me insane. Uh, how do I do this? How do I get sound to the display capture? Hmm. Does anybody know this in OBS? Sound for display capture. You had having sound issues as well, Ainsley? Telling you, man. OBS. OBS. Because I want you guys to hear the. All right. How about if I do this? Let me make a game capture. It's saying I already have a game capture. Why is it saying I already have a game capture? Um, let me see here. Capture audio. All right, let's hope that that works. Game capture. Let's see if that works, y'all. Now, do you guys hear sound? Let's move this down. We want to move this down past here, right? Is that what we want? No, let's move it down all the way here. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. No, we're not getting anywhere. Oh, we got it. We got it. Yay. Okay. That was... I know you guys were laughing at me doing all that. Wait, let me... I see a little bit of black there. Okay. Okay, I think we got it. Welcome to Streaming 101. Right? That was Streaming 101 for real. But now you guys have sound. Yay. All right. It's like, yay me. Oh, as you can see, so when I went to the Titanic Museum that came to Boston, I ended up getting the heart of the ocean. I know, it's corny, but I was just like, I have to have it. But then I bought another one for my niece. And I got, because she likes Titanic too, so I got like a velvet case, like a square velvet case for jewelry, and I put it in there with this. And when I presented it to her, I was like, here's your birthday gift. and open it, and I was like, the heart of the ocean. And she just screamed to the top of her lungs. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, that is so freaking cute. I have a Titanic fan, a little Titanic fan with me. But yeah, fun story, fun story. Okay, so now that you guys can save, I mean, can hear, excuse me, let's save that. Let's resume. Ooh. Oh, look at me. Why do I gotta be white? There was a black guy at Titanic, okay? Why do we gotta be white? But anyways. Oh. Whoa. So we're gonna have to go back to that audio. Them footsteps were pretty loud. Those were some loud footsteps, y'all. Okay. Save. Resume. That's a little still loud. Let's bring it down to probably like 92. Oh, that's better. Right, some heavy footsteps. I'm like, this should not be louder than the game. Because just weren't running, right? Is this still loud? Because I will turn that down. Ooh. This is amazing. Probably drop it to like 70. Alright, thank you, Ghost. Let's try that. Let's try 70. Oh. Let's do 68. Let's do that. Ah! Much better. Much better. 92 being the lower level is crazy work. Right? Oh, hey, sir. Who are you? Hello. Damn, he just ignored me. But anyways, but yeah. Even though it's empty, though, this is, like, the offices where, like, they're working hard to, like, design the work of the Titanic and all the other ships that they built. Now, fun fact, if anybody didn't know, I hope everybody knows this, but yeah, Titanic company, Titanic was owned by the White Star Line, and they made a lot of ships, which one of them, the Olympic being right there, and then Titanic's right there. All right, so let's... Wait, I'm curious now. What's the max like? It was already on the max, Ghost. That's why I was like, ooh, everything is loud. I think the max was like above 1. 1 point something, I think. Or 2. I don't know. Something like that. Can we go in here? Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe we can go over here. We can just look in. So it's just like more areas where you can like, they can make things for the ship. Can we go up here? Ooh, this is scary. Nope. I was like, it's dark. Wait, hold up. I know this is not a scary game, but I was like, wait, hold up. That looks scary. All right, wait. We could do it. We could. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Nope. Hell no. Nope. I tried. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if there was anything in there. I tried. Right, Ainsley. I didn't like that at all either. Oh, we can walk up on this stuff? Hey. Let's see what's over here. Oh, so cool. Oh. You seen something shimmering? Where? Music! Thank you for the daily check-in. Where at, Ghost? You said you seen something shimmering. I know. We're playing Titanic. Where at, Ghost? Yes, I am pumped for it. And I don't care. You guys can play that flute all you want, but not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Okay. In the dark hallway? Hell no, I ain't going to that. I'm not going up there. I'm not going up there. Ghost. Ghost, you see how dark this is? Guys. Okay, with the flutes. I'm trying to hear the music. Oh, hell no. Not a shiny red balloon. Hell no. Hell no, Ghost. See, this is why I can't trust Ghosts, because you're gonna get me in trouble. You'll float too. You're gonna get me in trouble. I will die in a scary movie. I can't listen to you. This is cool. Ainsley, thank you for the daily check-in. I wonder what these things are called. I know pretty soon they're gonna probably like put something. Ooh. That was like a little lag there. But pretty soon I feel like they're gonna put something so you can like read what things are. Yes, this game is free. So if you follow on Facebook, you can follow them. It's Titanic Honor and Glory. Or you can search up their website on Google. I wish I would have the link for you exactly so I can post it in chat. But it is Titanic Honor and Glory. Google it. And then you'll see their webpage. And then on their webpage, you can see all the downloads of all the demos for this game, of them building it. So, music. This game has been out since, from my recollection of falling onto it, it's been out since 2003. They've been working on this game since 2003. And I've been following it for so many years, so excited that it wasn't like this since 2003. Like, they came a long way, and they're like now like moving fast with it because they're trying to get the game out there. So, yeah. What's it called? So this thing right here just came out, the alpha version that I'm playing right now. But after we zoom around this, explore it, we're gonna go into the actual like Titanic game itself to like be on the finished ship. And I'm gonna show you that, and that is gonna blow you guys away. Like, I remember I did stream this like a year ago when I started streaming, but I didn't have any viewers then. So I was playing it and nobody was watching. So now that I have you guys here now, I'm like, I'm gonna play that again. And even if I did have viewers back then, I would still keep playing this because I love Titanic. Okay? Who doesn't love Titanic? Oh, look at this. The water's amazing. Oh, look, over there from the distance, they have another ship built over there to our left. And then you have like another ship that's over here as well too. Ooh. Right, the Titanic Roman Empire. Exactly. But honestly though, I was just saying that the ocean liner, the people who are creating these ships, it's White Star line, and they made other ships before Titanic, and then there was like another ship. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay. 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 I get it. The broken flute. I get it. Miss Indy, don't come in here starting trouble. Do not come in here starting trouble. But yeah, so anyways. But yeah, this is the unfinished build of Titanic in the back here. Okay. All right. And we got the Olympic right here. Ooh, let's... Can we walk down here? What if we fell? I don't want to fall down here. Let's just keep going. Oh! I fell anyways. I fell anyways. What city is this port in? So it's in Belfast. I forgot where Belfast is. Let me... Where's Belfast? Does anybody know? I should know this, right? Belfast. Belfast. So it's overseas. So I think it's like in a Europe region. Belfast is, if I'm not mistaken. Look how, oh my gosh. Ugh. Northern Ireland. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Shock. I was like, it's somewhere. Titanic. I love it. Alright, let's come up here. So we want to go up and see within. Let's do that. Oh, look at the cat. That's cool. And it's great that they have people added in this, because in the beginning, early stages of this, they never had any kind of people. It was just our point of view and just roaming around, which is very interesting. Oh no, you fell. Quick, grab a door. I can't. I can't deal. Design. Oh, Sir William. Okay, Sir William. Okay. Okay, Sir William. You've been busy moving. That's cool. Hopefully there's enough space this time. It's funny. I was smart enough to put my loop earplugs in. I can hear you, but can barely hear the flutes. Oh, I'm sorry, Ainsley. I do have the mix it up sounds up, but I try my best not to put it up too loud, because I know it would be like so loud for you guys. Oh. It's like they're at their very, very early stages of building it. Look how, oof, gosh, look at it. Maybe if we can jump over there. Imagine if we can actually go in a view with inside of the Olympic. Oh. How far can we walk? Aww. We only can walk up here. Darn it! What if I jump? You think that would mess up the game? Oh, they put a barrier. No. What if I imagine I could just jump over and be like, haha! Ah! They said, hell no, you can't jump over there. How about over there? Wait! Yo. Yo. So, see, what happened was, I think there was a glitch in the game. what happened was, I think there was a glitch in the game. I'm glad we can't die in this game. That would be a hot mess if we did. Can I jump over? Yeah, glitch. Ainsley, of course it was. Shh, it was a glitch. What do you mean? Everybody's seen it. It's a glitch. Okay, let's jump down. Don't get stuck. Because I don't know. I don't want this to freeze. Okay. Is this the same or different? It's the same. Alright. So maybe we can go on this ship because there's an ramp for over here. We could have went up that. Ooh. Which way should we go, y'all? Should we go up the gray ladder first? Or should we just continue up the ramp? What do y'all think? What should we look at first? So if we go up this gray ladder over here, we can go all the way up, and I think it can get us to the ship where we can like try to jump over if there's no guardrail. Decisions. You know what? Let's go up here. Let's do it. No more jumping for you? What do you mean? We have to jump always. Oof. This is scary. Don't fall. Oh, we're really going. Ooh, we up high. We up really high. Imagine them working like this back in the day and having nothing safety-wise to protect them. Oh, you know what? I should Google that. That is like a good question to Google. Which is, how many people have died while working on these ships? How was labor? Was it fair practices? Like, you know, things like that. You would be sick the whole time? Oh my goodness. Wait. I was like, did I just get stuck? Alright, let's just get down before we fall. Hey, School of Flourishing, how are you? This is your perfect kind of stream. I'm glad that you're here. We're exploring the Titanic, Honor and Glory. This is the alpha version that just came out. So I was like, oh, we have to play this. Oh, we're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Alright, let's try to run without falling. Wow, now you're scared of falling? I've been scared of falling. I did look it up, and it's 8 workers died building it. Just 8? Well, I don't want to say I'm happy about that, but it is good that it's not a high number. I was expecting it to be a high number. So, total of deaths, 8 workers lost their lives from workplace accidents between 1909 to 1912. Location of fatalities, 6 workers died on the ship itself or the slipaway, and 2 died inside the shipyard workshops and sheds. What? Only 2 died in the shipyard, which we're exploring right now. That's crazy. I thought it would be more than that. Like, as we can see, like, that's crazy. That is so crazy. So the firm recorded 28 severe injury. Oh. Now that sounds right. So just people didn't die, but they got hurt. Okay, so 28 severe injuries, such as crushed limbs or falls, and 218 minor injuries. Wow. That's crazy. 8 deaths, 28 serious injuries, 218 minor injuries. Most notable was a 15-year-old boy. Ooh, a 15-year-old boy who fell from a ladder, and another person who was crushed by a timber support on its launch. Oof. Well, I feel bad for that 15-year-old. God bless him. He had to make the living. I understand, but oh my gosh. Just the thought of it. Ugh. Just terrible. Wait, can we see in here? Ooh. Okay. See, I want to try to jump over it, try to get up over there. But I feel like there might be a way to get over there. Huh. Ooh. Okay, let's see if we can get... Okay, so we're going to take our time going down the stairs. Oh, wait. Ooh. What got you into Titanic to begin with, my guy? Honestly, back in whenever Titanic the movie came out, that's what got me into it. Because I remember, I forgot what age I was, but I just know I wasn't supposed to be going to see Titanic because I wasn't. So it must have been like middle school. It had to be like middle school or something, because it was rated PG-13. And was it? Yeah, I think it was rated PG-13. Or was it rated R? No, PG-13. And I remember, like, I couldn't go on my own. I had to have my parents bring me, or somebody adult had to bring me. And I remember I was like, I seen the commercials, and I was like telling my parents, like, oh my gosh, that looks so cool, I want to go see it. Not understanding like what it is. I was just like, yeah, I want to see it. So they took me to it. And then as I was watching it, I was just like, this is amazing. And then of course that part where where Rose was like, Jack, draw me like one of your girls in the painting. And then she just dropped herself and just revealed just nothing but boobies. I'm sitting there like, my eyes glued, and I'm just looking at my parents like, should I be watching this? And I'm just like, my eyes. And then I think I ended up getting a nightmare from like the part where they showed the bodies in the water when the lifeboats went back to get people to save. And it was showing like the lady, the mother that was frozen with her baby in her arms. That gave me nightmares. But then after that, I was like happy about the movie, because I was like, I love it, especially like loving like the disaster part, which is sad, clearly, but I just loved how the way they worked it out, and I was just like, this is amazing. And yeah, ever since then I fell in love with it, and I started doing a lot of research on it in school. So like every time when I was like doing school reports, and my school was like, do something, what do you want to do, you could do anything, and I said Titanic. And I just started researching more and more of Titanic stuff. And then my first like Titanic visit, like museum visit, where there was like a traveling visit kind of thing, it was so cool. They had like all the artifacts, but then there was like 2 people that were like pretending to be like people back in the day on the ship, and they was like dressed up and everything. And no one was at this museum, which baffled me. So it was like me and my mom, and I was just like, we were the only ones there like walking around, because I was like so excited to go. And It just came out. It was like it was like this lady and I guess her husband, and she was just like, "Oh, what a lovely day!" Like they was just like so into it, and they came to talk to us, and it was like, "Oh, what brings you on this fine ship this morning? Oh, you really love the Titanic. Oh, it's such a glorious ship. It's very unsinkable." And I was just like, I love this. I was like, yay, please, more, more. So, yeah, that's what got me into Titanic. And I just been in it ever since, honestly. You remember the first time you watched it? You was quite young. My babysitter let us watch it. Might have been 7. See, we should have been watching these movies that young, but it was so interesting. How could you not? You know? Just crazy. You just noticed I was wearing a Heart of the Ocean? Yeah, I got it. I was like, you know, not Kate Winslet's breast was most memorable. I think it was so memorable for everybody. Because it was like, did she just do? Oh, look at down here. This ship right here. Y'all, listen, this ship right here, this ship, it's still around. It's the only ship that's still around that's of like the Titanic line, of the White Star Line. And it's in Belfast at their museum, the Belfast Titanic Museum. I want to go so bad. I want to go and be up on that ship. Okay, y'all? I just want y'all to know this. This ship right here, it's alive and well. It's alive and well. Aw, baby fox. Yeah. You always got depressed watching it to the end? When the workers are locked in the boiler? Yeah. But see, here's the thing. This would have never happened if the people behind building the not just building the ship, but like the idea of the ship and the rushing of trying to like get it to New York in time to show off and ignoring the warning of icebergs, it's their fault that this happened. Their fault. You know what I mean? So this would have never happened. Would have never happened if they just listened to the warnings and waited. And don't get me started on when they were loading up the lifeboats, and it was only putting very little people where they could have put more people on. I recommend watching people swim down to the wreck of Britannic. It's honestly fascinating. Yeah, Britannic, y'all. That's one of the ships too that was along the line, and it also sank as well. Actually, they have a big record, the White Star Line, of a lot of ships sinking. But I think the most highlighted one is the Titanic because how the way it was a consumer or like just a passenger kind of ship. So yeah, they really got hell for that because it was avoidable. So avoidable. And because of that, that's why today ships are more safer. So y'all have Titanic to thank for all the safeties that are put in for all ships. So anything like this ever happening again will not happen unless somebody was ignorant to make that happen. Okay? But a disaster like this, it won't happen again. Right, Ainsley. Like, hello, if you just listen to history and pay attention, things would be avoided. Right, exactly. Oh, by the way, School of Flourishing. I don't know if you did, but please make sure to subscribe over on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. But also, if you have Twitch and TikTok, give me a follow over there as well. It's all the same name that you see here right on the YouTube channel, which is Red Fox for Life. It'll be greatly appreciated for support, and I appreciate you being here. So we gotta try to get up over here. See, if I try to jump, I'm not gonna make it. We're gonna fall. I want to get over there. Or should I jump? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Let's see. Let's give it a try. This is gonna be scary. I think there's no way to do it. Yeah, there's no way to do it, because even if I did do it, I'll just fall down. The wreck of Titanic is basically an artificial coral reef, so it's really well preserved, and the people who swam to it, you can see the sheer scale of how big these ships actually were. Yeah. Thank you for that information. I greatly appreciate you sharing. Because that's the thing that I do need to do, is search more up on all the other ships as well. Because I'm so focused with Titanic. So focused with it. Alright, we're just gonna probably go down here. Oh, that's where this led? So we went up there for no reason. Okay. Oh, wait, we can go on it. Oh, we can go on it. Ooh. Okay. You just gotta walk up nice and slow. Oh, you son of... Aha! I made it. Yes. Wasn't Britannic in a world war? I don't know. That would be something to Google. If anybody would like to do that. For the most part, the Southern Korean ferry incident, for example. Interesting. Another thing in history that could have been avoided. Yeah. That's what it is. Alright, fun fact for you. I had a family tree tracked, and Captain E.J. Smith is my great-great uncle. Genuinely, P.S. I've liked and subscribed on here. I don't have the other platforms. Okay, okay. But I appreciate you. But that's good to know. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Ooh. Not getting stuck. Okay, so the Olympic is a sister to Titanic. So the Olympic was basically almost the same as Titanic. Only difference is like the insides were more like crew-wise. I think it was more for like transport. Look at us breaking through the game. They probably said, you're not supposed to run through here. Oh, shit. No, I ain't running. I ain't falling down there. Oh, we're gonna fall down there. I'm not doing it. Yeah, we can't be falling. But yeah, just looking on the inside, like, it's basically similar to like Titanic. Only difference is it's not... That's weird. It won't let me run through... Huh. Interesting. Nightmare fuel? Right. Right, Ainsley. What if we ran around? Ah, there we go. But yeah, it's similar to like the Titanic. This is so cool. Can we jump down there? Oh! Look at us breaking through the game that we're not supposed to be doing. Ooh, that's dark. Oh, that's so scary. I like this because on the, which I'm going to show you later when we get on the Titanic, it wouldn't let us go in the front of the ship, but I'm glad we can go on the front of the ship on this. It's giving back rooms. Right. That's why I'm not going in it or falling in it. We could do it. Oh. I'm not jumping down. I'm not jumping down. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the Jack and Rose thing. Hold up. Ready? I'm the king of the world. Jack, I'm flying. Y'all really want me to jump? No, I'm serious. I think I see in the heart of the ocean. I can't, Ghost. I can't with you. Do a flip? I don't think you can do a flip. Oh! There we go. We jumped. That was a big jump. Oh, look. And then I didn't even see that. There's the American flag. Do a barrel roll. Titanic's sinking was because of a German naval mine explosion. Ah. It was initially a passenger ship. Oh, it was a passenger ship. Okay. Like the Titanic, but it converted to a hospital ship for the... Ah. So it was a part of the First World War. So it was a hospital ship. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, Miss Indy, you was right. Good job, Miss Indy. Look at Miss Indy knowing her stuff. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Oh, I know, Shock. See, I think this White Star Line just had a bad... They just had bad... Muju or something. They just had bad luck with ships, honestly. I don't think they got a good track record. And I'm curious, actually no, because I was about to say, like, I think after the Titanic sank, like, it kind of like put them like out of business, but I think they made like a couple more ships after, but they just had to change the way things were because they did get held under fire for what happened. Because it was their fault for that accident that night. Right. It's like, they're bad at everything. Like, what's going on? Right, Ainsley. Like, the fact that they just keep trying. Like, why are you trying at this point? Why? Putting people's life in danger. Oh, wait. Is this, like, the same area? Oh, no. This is different. They had a lot of, like, offices and stuff. I can't wait for them to, like, update this a little more so we can know, like, what was held in these rooms. Now, we can't go in there. Can we go? Nope, we can't go in there. All right, let's go see the ship that's still alive today. And I forgot the name of this ship, though. I wonder if this on the side. But this ship is alive today and can be visited in Belfast, Ireland. Yeah. We just gotta find a name. No! I thought we were gonna fall in the water. Oh, they don't have the name on the ship yet. Darn. Oh, that's why we fell. They're kind of like blocking us. There's a block. What do you mean by that, Miss Indy? Explain, explain. White Star Line eventually merged with Concord. Did I pronounce that right? Which interestingly was its main rival. Ah, so like they bought it out basically. Oh, that's right. Oh, the Queen Elizabeth. Because every time I look at the Queen Elizabeth, I'm like, yeah, that looks like Titanic vibes. Because I don't know what it is with this company, but they love this color. They love the color combination here. So Queen Elizabeth II was overtook by Titanic as the biggest ship. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's Cunard. Thank you, thank you. I was like, am I pronouncing that right? I don't think we can try to see, but I highly doubt that there is a name. Because usually it's on the back. Yeah, the name's not there. Yeah, the name's not there. Can I run through here? Okay. That awkward moment when you get a cruise ship ad while watching Titanic gameplay. Look, I didn't plan the ads. I don't plan the ads. Okay. Let's see what else we can see. So apparently we can change the times in the day, because you see that the day's moving. Ooh. Can we go in here? We can go in here. Ooh. What's in here? Nothing. Ooh. Hello? Anyone home? Nothing. Honestly, this building here is still up. I forgot which part it's up, but it's like as a hotel in Belfast. I think this is, yep, this is it right here. It's like a hotel slash restaurant, this area in Belfast, and it's open. I'm like, that's what I would want to go see. This right here. Look at it. And this is the office where there was actually like artists and stuff were like drawing like the blueprints and stuff like that for Titanic and all the other ships. So this is where magic happens. It's night. It's nighttime. I love this. I love this. What's in here? Hallway. Oh, it's another room. So there's multiple rooms. Ooh, it's dark in there. I ain't going in there. Can we open? Yeah, we open this. Oh. Ooh, this is cozy. Oh. Okay, look at the art detail. Okay. Look at that. Other than Jack and Rose, who's your favorite character from the movie? Well, I love, which is also a true person in real life, I love Molly, the one that joined the ship, and she like struck a lot of money. I think it was like from a lawsuit or something. She struck a lot of money. It was something that she struck a lot of money for. And then she joined the Titanic like afterwards, where she helped out Jack with the suit and everything. I love her because like the way that she was portrayed in the movie is exactly how the way she actually was on the Titanic. Like I kid you not, like they even have a museum, which is her house where she ended up living, which is in Colorado, Denver, Colorado. She was an advocate for like she grew up from nothing. So when she had money, she didn't act like money. Right? That's what I loved about that. And she was all about for women's rights. So after like Titanic, she was a part of the movement in New York for women's rights. Yeah, like I just like that, you know. So I like her. Definitely like her. Yes, Molly Brown. Molly Brown. I love her. She's awesome. And I would say Andrews. I like Andrews, but then at the same time, the more I keep learning about Titanic, because there's so much story to be uncovered, Andrews was a part of it as well, and being naive about the ship being able to sink. Like, he could have did something to warn, or to say like, hey, we need to do something quickly, like to the captain or whatever, to like try to save a little bit more people from that night. So I'm like on a fence with him, but in the beginning I liked him. I couldn't stand Cal. Fake ass character. I couldn't stand him. I was like, fuck Cal. That's why when Rose said, I'd rather be his whore than your wife, I was like, get it, Rose. Ooh, that's dark. I'm not looking at that. That's dark too. Oh no, those are all dark. We don't want to look at dark doors. Ooh, dark. Dark. Scary. But yeah. I really like Mr. and Mrs. Macy. Such a great couple. Oh, that was so sad. Because they were just heading back to like work on their business. But thank goodness that Macy's is still around. Okay? Thank goodness Macy's is still around and thriving. Well, to its best ability in this economy. But yeah, like, it's just crazy on how much history is on Titanic. Just like how I was mentioning earlier, like, Titanic had, what's it called? They had a black family. Or, well, yeah, they had a black family. They had a black passenger. And he was not poor. He had money. He was going home. And he, unfortunately, passed away. He did not survive that night. But his 2 daughters and wife did. And I'm glad that that story's being told now, because I'm kind of upset. Like, I'm happy about the Titanic movie, don't get me wrong. James Cameron did an okay job. Give credit where credit is due. But I'm not happy the fact that they did not do their research more to find out, hey, we need to add this. We need to add that. Like, there was so many things that could have been added, that could have been highlighted, so people can know, like, the truth of Titanic. That's just my thing, you know? I just wish that was that. Oh, Open it. Thank you. All right, now we're looking at nighttime. Where else can we look? Let's see. Can't go down near. How far can we go? Without not breaking the game. How far can we go? Oh, not that far. Okay. Not that far. Oh, wait. Can we go in that building? No, we can't. It makes it seem like we could. Maybe that's what they're still working on and probably would be able to go in that building. It's still letting us go this far? Am I breaking the game? Why is this letting us go so far? Is it because, like, there's other ships over here? Is that why? Or is it just, like, because we want to get a view? We're still running. Why are we still running? So you mean to tell me we could go this far, but we can't go far as the other way? There's no stopping point. Is this because we want to see how far it is? Like, I'm confused. I know the sky is pretty. They did an amazing job with this. They really did. The fact that I'm still running. I think we broke the game. I think we broke the game. I don't think we were supposed to go this far. I don't think we were supposed to go this far. I think we broke the fourth dimension. So I think that's about it of what we can explore. So we'll try to make it back. Okay. We'll see how it looks at night. With the lights lit up. Because we were like busy like going inside and stuff. This looks so awesome. By the way, I still gotta see if... I gotta search up more information, but it sounds like it's a dead plan. Who knows? But there's an Australian billionaire who decided... Oh wait, how do I get back? I think I passed it, right? Because I had to go in this building. But yeah, Australian billionaire decided that he wants to spend his money to build Titanic 2. To bring Titanic back to its original state, obviously, but making it modernized so that nothing goes wrong. And have her finish her voyage. Okay, here we are. Okay, so that's what I look at night. Cool. So they've been saying that ever since. It was supposed to be been done, but there was so many excuses. Technically, it's supposed to set sail this year, but clearly we don't hear no news about it, if it's being built or not. So the furthest that a replica of actual Titanic being built, or close to it, of like kind of being done, was in China. China decided to make Titanic from scratch for their amusement park that they were trying to build, and try to get a lot of people from around the world to come to China to see. That's the big attraction of Titanic. Literally, China stopped. They put a halt to it because there was so much money being spent and cost was going up too much that they just stopped. And I kid you not, the body of Titanic, like they did so much on it, is sitting there, literally just sitting there rusting. So they had the actual form of it just sitting there. I'm just like, that's amazing, but at the same time, like, damn, that's just crazy. All that money and you just stop? That's crazy. Because that would have been cool. I would have visited that. If there was a way, I would have visited. Hell, I would even go on Titanic too if it set sails. But I'll wait for it to finish its journey. I'll let it sail around for a little bit before I get on. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. I don't want to be a part of new history if anything ever happened. Level select. Okay. Now, I wonder if... Oh, weather. Let's do the weather, y'all. So let's do... Let's look at partly cloudy. Okay. So this is partly cloudy. Okay. All right. You remember hearing about that, Ainsley? Yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, Pizza Hut had a huge Titanic bouncy castle. You could slide out. Yo, I remember that because I went down one. It was at like some kind of like outdoor event that I went to, and they had that, and you could just climb up in the middle and then slide down on the slide. I know that's like kind of bad. I feel bad for like families from the Titanic, but at the same time, it's like, that is so cool. And then I think somewhere in the middle of America, they have like this amusement ride where it's like, it's the Titanic. Can you survive the tipping of the Titanic? And it's just, it's not designed like the Titanic. It's just this big green, like platform. And everybody will go on the platform, and then they would raise that platform mechanically, and it will tilt. And then everybody on it will try to push all the way back and try to hold on. There's nothing to hold on to. They just try to hold on to see if they can last as long as they can as it keeps tilting and tilting. And then the ride stops when the last person ends up not being able to keep control of it and just sliding down. I was like, that's interesting. Very interesting ride that they would have. I would try it, but I would be also afraid of it too, because I'm like, that don't look safe. Where's the safety in this ride? You know? Okay, so cloudy. Let's see what cloudy looks like. Ooh. Ooh, look how dark that is. Oh, that's super cloudy. This is cool. I like the weather pattern. I like the weather pattern. Let's do overcast. I feel like overcast is the same thing, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just darker, more cloudier. Oh, they did a good job with this. Let's do foggy. I feel like fog will be the same. Right? Oh, ooh. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. I hope Dead by Daylight is taking notes and actually putting real fog. Cause this is awesome. This is awesome. Let's see. Light rain. Ooh. Can barely. Ooh, light rain. It's really working my computer right now. Look at the lagging on the light rain. Ugh. It's pushing my graphics. Or maybe it's just loading in. Oh, it's just loading. Okay, my graphics is fine. It can handle it. I was like, why is it, like, slowing down? Whew. My graphics can handle it. Okay. Oh, wait, go back. Weather. Heavy rain. Let's see how this goes. That is awesome. That's awesome. That sounds amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. And it's already thundering. Not even it's like thundering. I wonder what that's gonna be like. That's just heavy rain. Fucking sick! Yo! 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 I love this! I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Yo. That is awesome. That was awesome. Bravo. Bravo. That was awesome. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. I need to sit with that for a minute. Wow. That was amazing. Now, I'm curious what this blizzard thing is like. The rain is still there, which is crazy. The puddles. Okay, so that's light snow. Let's do heavy snow. And then after that, it's blizzard. Let's see. Confirm changes. Now this is heavy snow. I love this. Okay, so let's do blizzard. That's the last one. Oh, and then you can do like the transition. There's intensity? What is intensity is like? I don't think it did anything. I don't think the intensity did anything. Confirm those changes. Okay, let's do blizzard. Okay. Oh, but for the Northern Lights? Oh, you're probably right, Ghost. Let's see. We're gonna check it out. So I think we should do clear skies. And the snow stayed. Amazing. All right, I'm doing it now. Confirm changes. You're right, Ghost. Northern Lights. Look at it. Look at the masterpiece that I just created. We got snow left on the ground. We got the Northern Lights happening with some clear skies of the start. Yeah, we did that. We did that. The fact that the snow stayed and it's like moving away slowly, like a melting feature. That's cool. That's so cool. So it's like a nice transition. It's not like bam. It just melts. That's so cool. They did a good job. They did a fantastic job with this. I applaud them. I applaud them with this. And the ground is still wet because of the rain and the snow. They did a good job with this. They did a good job with this. They really did. I applaud them with that. Okay, so since we played that, let's go ahead. I'm gonna open up the actual Titanic game. Or, well, that was a Titanic game, but we're gonna open up, what's it called? Better than the half of the mainstream games out there now? Right, it sure is. But now I'm gonna open up the actual, like, Titanic game. Where is it? The demo that I have, that came out, it was like their last demo. It came out in 2023, and they said that that would be the last demo that they would give until they play the actual game. Until they actually put out the whole game itself. Why is it like that? I don't understand why it's like that. Yeah, I don't know why the screen is not scaling to its... Okay, here we go. Let's explore the Titanic. So where do you guys want to start? Where should we start? We don't want to start downstairs, do we? Actually, let's start in first class. Let's start in first class. So this demo of this game, it's 50% done of the ship. So we get to see 50% of the ship in its entirety. So I can't wait for them to finish this game, whenever that will be. They said it's taking time, and I appreciate them taking time with it, because that means this, it's worth the wait. Like, they're really putting a lot in this game. So I don't mind it. But because there's no music in this part of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and probably try and set us up for some music. I think I just set that up correctly. Is that the one? I think that's the one that I need to do. Give me a second, y'all. Thank you, Ghosts. I appreciate that. Just gotta put the music on. I'm gonna put some music on, and hopefully it does play. I hope it plays. Doop, 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 doop. I have some music for us. We're gonna play the Titanic music. Play some Titanic music from the movie. Why not, right? Here we go. Here we go. Here we are. So, this is first class area. Notice passengers wishing to follow the fit. Wait, what? The fitting out of Titanic Project 401 may do so on Patreon. And then the website of the patron. So if you guys want to donate money to them, it's patreon.com/TitanicHG, which stands for the honor and glory. It will really help them to continue doing what they are doing of this great work. Because they want to try to do this all accurately, historically. So we all just, while we're playing the game, we're learning, Let's go ahead. Let's go upstairs. This is A deck. Oop, sorry, y'all. Boob light. Those were in back in the day. So this is the grand staircase. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So amazing. Ugh, I love Titanic. I love it so much. Just a masterpiece. And like the details, they made sure to get everything correct. Everything. And I'm pretty sure, like, because this was given out in 2003. No, in 2023, sorry. This was given out in 2023. Just imagine, like, what they've done so far to, like, really still, like, keep, like, updating it. And we don't even have that yet to see what it is. Amazing. Ugh. Just looking out there. Mm-mm-mm. I love this so much. Amazing. Amazing. So this is second class. So second class passengers are over here, but first class passengers are over there. Crazy, isn't it? The separation. Just crazy. In this game, they don't allow jumping. I forgot how to get down there. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put jumping in this game. Or in this demo, I should say. But they have the speed. So A deck. Oh wait, are we going the wrong way? I'm trying to see how to get over there. I think it's like you come down here. So this is second class. B deck. Yeah, this is all second class. Can I zoom in? So that's like for smoking. This is a smoking room. Yeah, tobacco. Look at the details. Oh, can you go down, jump in, test to see if it's cold? It won't let me jump. Go to the broiler rooms? Sure, I will. I will. Wait, hold on. I might have to back out in the menu and just put myself down there. Unless you guys are okay with, like, me traveling and it taking some time. Because I gotta figure out how to get there. There's a map here somewhere. I swear there's a map here somewhere. Let's just make our way quickly over here. The back of the ship where Rose and Jack, and Rose was trying to jump and Jack was like, no, what are you doing? You're crazy. Get your ass over here. You know? Okay. Let's head down. Let's see. Maybe if we go this way. So if we go in this way, this is still like second class, I believe. Yeah, this is like a second class area. Or could it be third class? I don't know. It might be second class. No, it is second class because third class is like more down. They don't want them to have any sunlight. Honestly. Let's just call it for what it is. Okay, we can't go through there. Second class accommodations. No. Let's keep going down here. Let's see here. No, we can't go down that way. All right, so let's see. I think we should just go this way. Can I go through that door? No. Okay, we're gonna find a way. Small rooms. I think we gotta run down this way. Can we go down here? No, we can't. Okay. Oh, so in here. So I think we can go to the boiler room this way. I think so. No, crap. We can't. They put a bucket here. Um, let's go this way. Maybe it's this way we can go through? Um, go down here. Here we go. I think we gotta go another way. This is just the engine room. They got a lot of things blocked. Amazing, isn't it? And this is all the years of them working on this. And they're still working. So let's go this way. Wait. I think we gotta go down. This is another dining room. Engineer. No. Maybe somewhere down here. Wait. Maybe we go this way. Maybe not. Okay, so this is, I believe, third class dining. Yes, this is third class dining. Okay. So that's not the way. The detail in this game to get every rivet is so precisely detailed and in place, and all the lights and textures. Yeah, that's what I love about this. I think this is the same way, right? The dining. It is. Let's see here. Crap. I'm trying to figure out a way to get down there. All right, here's a map. So we are... Where are we? It should say where we are. Where's a you are here? So it's saying like what's explorable, what's visible. So we might have to... I know there's a way to get down there. Oh, there is a way to get down there. So we gotta go... All right, so we gotta get back up the ship and go to the front more. And then if we go down where it says here, the crew gallery. So it's somewhere over there. We gotta go down where the mail room and stuff is. There's a way to like a tunnel, and then it's the boiler room. That's how we can get down there. Yeah, that's how we can get down there. Okay, so... Okay. So we gotta go to, like, the front area. That's how we're gonna get there. So, maybe... These stairs? Oh, wait. Maybe... This might be it. We might get down here this way. We just gotta find our way. There's no action coming up. There gotta be an action somewhere. No? Okay, so we might have to go up. Okay, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna try to find it so we don't have to, like, teleport. We gotta learn our way. Maybe it's this. No, that's blocked off. Huh. Huh. Hmm. You'd think there would be... Wait. That's first class accommodations. So we're already down, though. That's the thing. We're already down here. Where does this go? No, this is the same way, isn't it? Yeah. Hold on. I think we might... Let's just go back up. Let's go up real quick. Huh? Not this being a dead end. We might have to transport after all. I was trying not to. Is this a way out? Oh my gosh. This is what happens when everything's 50%. I feel like we're stuck. I think the map is split into 3 segments. Front, middle, back of the ship. You had the loading screen. Yeah. I was trying not to do that. But we can do that. Main menu. I was trying not to do that. I was trying to walk down there. Because there's a way to get down there. Because I did it before. So there's the baths. Yeah, because I did it before. It's just, we gotta go where third class is and we can't get there. So I think we were stuck up here somewhere. Okay, so we can start here and then we'll get us to the boiler rooms. But we'll just go to the boiler rooms. Let's do that. And then we'll find our way back up. Let's do that. It's also scary being down here. Yeah, see, there's a way. Fireman's passage. Yeah, there was a way to get down here. Just look at this. Oh. I forgot we can go over and see more of it. Oh, there's more too. Oh, there's a lot of it. Oh, there's a lot. I didn't even try to travel this far. I thought this was not passable. Yeah, so claustrophobic. Right. It's like, what in the world is going on here? Oh, we can't. They stopped us. They said no more. You've seen enough. Go back. They said, you've seen enough. Go back. Yeah. So we can go up now. I should have just went through the fireman's thing. I think your boiler room 6, which is one of the one that had the gash was from the impact of the iceberg. Yeah. Must just be the area that we were trying to look for it. That's how we got back. That's how we were supposed to get down there. It's not even labeled. It's not even labeled the boiler room. That's crazy. So there was a way to get there. So it was in this area. So he's in the right area. I'm calling it a night in the UK. Oh, nice. That's cool. Check you out the rest of the stream when I can. I've enjoyed this. Night, brother. Thank you, thank you. Good night, good night. Have some good sleep. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Actually, let me travel. Hold on. Main menu. Let's go up to first class real quick. Come on. Okay. Just so that when I come back, at least you guys can like look at the outside of the ship. Yeah, let's just do that real quick. I'll be back, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. My dog. Had to take my dog out real quick. Okay, here we go. Where were we? So we were in the broiler room, which I'm kind of mad that it took us so long to find it. Because I was like, where the hell is it? So I know we were in the right spot. I knew we were in the right spot. So let's go back in here. Okay. The gym area. Love it. So let's go downstairs. Because I know there's a way. Wait, hold on. So this is the original. Let's go down here for a minute. I think there's a way. That's front of the ship. Let's go down here first. Oh, yeah. The rooms. Amazing. Amazeballs. The detail. Just love it. Amazing. Can we go? Oh yeah, let's go out this way. And all that detail they gotta do in every single room. If they're gonna give us 100% access to go in every single room, it's just crazy. I don't think we can go through there. No. This is the other staircase area, right? No. Huh? Wait, was there two? Wait, there was two? Was there two staircases? Hold on. Or I just came from that way. No. There's two. Stop it. There's two of them? I didn't know that. There's two of them. What? There's two of them. I did not know that. There's two of them. So this is B deck. No, A deck. There's two of them. So which one was they previewing in the movie? That's what I want to know. Well, I think I should know. It's the other one that they would preview in the movie, right? I mean, I'm so confused. There's two staircases. So which one was which? It was definitely that one. It was the one on the top. So, wait a minute. I got an idea. So we double check this. I got an idea. We need to go up. Um, Wait a minute. So that one was... Wait, how do we... What did we enter? We entered in here? So there's two of them. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I could tell the difference now. This one's like the... It's still first class. I could tell the difference because it's like a normal clock here. So they have this, but then they have the main. On the other level. I didn't realize there was two. Yeah, push that. The lounge. Oh, they showed this, that this, like, area is still intact. One of these areas is still intact, like the window and everything. Amazing work. Amazing work. And then this leads to... Oh! I didn't come in here before. What room is this, actually? Is this like the ladies' room hangout? Like for tea and stuff, probably? I think so. Is there a signage? Reading and writing room. Yep. So where women come. Because the men, it was just like all like smoking. And then we come through here. Ah. And here's the main. So there is two. So they do have two. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's awesome. So the main movie, they focus on this here. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, elevators. Okay. So I know I can't go further than that out here, but we can look out there. Because I've been trying to get us to go further out. It won't let us. Can we go out? I forgot. Can we go out this way? I don't think we can. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so I think there's a way to. I don't think I can go out this way, right? No. Gotta go out this way. Yeah, we go out this way. And I think we can enter this way, right? Yeah. Okay. This is where all the, like, the captain and the top crew. This is where they're supposed to be watching ahead, like what's out in front. Looking out for them icebergs. Can I climb up this? No, I cannot. Okay. I thought I could climb up there. I want to get down to the bottom. I forgot how to get down there. I know there's a way to try to get as close as possible. I think it's going in here. I think it's in here. Oh. Okay. I think there gotta be somewhere. We went from there, right? Okay, this brought us out here. I swear there's somewhere to get down there. It has to, I think there's a way to get down there. I'm just trying to figure out how. There's a way to get down there. I just have to figure it out. Maybe going to the main, that will get me down there, I think. I think so. I think it's like going through here or something, maybe. think so. Um, yeah, this way. It's like I know there's a way to get down there, or to try to get as close as possible. Here it is. I knew it. I was like, I know there's a way to get as close as possible, and that's the closest I can get, I think, because that's all closed. Unless I go lower. No, because even it says here, passengers are not allowed to forward of this. So even if I did get down there, I only can get down there right there. And that's about it. So this is the farthest I can get of the front. Oh, boom. I think this... Oh, this is where we got stuck. Wait, where did this go? Oh, this is how I got to... This was the way to get to the boiler room. Oh my gosh. That was the way. Or one of the ways. Oh, this. Let me go in here. I was like, how do you get in there for the crow's nest? I found it. Oh, this is the closest I can get. Yeah. So there is a closest way. And it's the crow's nest right here. That's as close as I can get. Where they were standing here and it was just like, is that an iceberg? This is a fantastic view. Fantastic. The details. Just zooming in this far. The details on this is amazing. I love this game. The SS Titanic. But they needed... I hope they did change that. The SS Titanic. I swear the lifeboat said RMS Titanic, right? I have to do my research on that, but I feel like that should be saying RMS Titanic instead of SS Titanic to make it accurate. Yeah. So I hope that when they do finish the game, because I know this is just a demo that they worked on in 2023, it says RMS Titanic because that's what it should say. All right, let's zoom in here. The details. Actually, like if you go to any of like the Titanic museums, Some of them have these right here as artifacts that they pulled up from the ship area. So there was like a lot of things that they was able to like bring up to the surface so we can see the history. So they do have those. I don't know if they have that. Somebody might have that maybe. I'm not sure. But I know that they have them. These things here. Yeah, these things. I know the side of the ship. They have that in Las Vegas at the Titanic Museum there. I want to see that. They call it the big piece because it was like the biggest artifact they can pull from Titanic. And they have to like maintain it. They have to maintain it all the time because if not, it can actually waste away because it was like dealing with so much like harsh bacteria. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. I'm not stuck. I'm about to say I'm stuck. And I can't hop. I can't jump. Yeah, if I go down there, that brings me to the broiler area, I think. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because I think we've seen just about everything of the ship. Or the 50% of the ship. There's probably rooms I skipped or missed. Like the mail room, probably. But... oh. This is where the crew... they had the crew staying. They said, you just get this bed, you go to sleep, and then you do your job. Get up. Let's continue. Let's go this way. It's the same thing, but... oh, yeah. Mail. Yes. I knew it. I knew this was the way... hold up. Wait a minute. We want to go... oh, we got to go in here. That's how we got down here. I forgot. But yeah, definitely this is going down to the another way to get down there. Yep. This was the way to get down there. That's why I was like, how do I get down to the broiler room? I know there's a way to do it. Because this is the fireman's tunnel. And you just run down this way. Wait, what did I say? Men will break step while in tunnel. Yeah, I knew there was a way to get up in here. I knew it. I knew it. And it was taking me forever. I was like, how do I get there? Okay. I knew it. Okay, let's exit this way. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. I knew there was a way. I knew there was a way. But yeah, that's it. just about of Titanic. This is my happy place. Okay. Like, you can even check out their YouTube channel, uh, Titanic Honor and Glory. They even have like the simulations of like the sinking, trying to make it historically accurate as possible, just based off of like all the stories that we're giving. This is awesome. I love this game. But, that's it for today, honestly. Um that is me and showing my Titanic. I never found that room. What room is that? Hmm. I'll be here for hours trying to find these these rooms. Um but yeah, that's honestly about it. I think this moves. It does. This is the men's room, smoking room. Yeah. It just brings you right back out to. Oh, I see where we are now. This is the second staircase area. Okay, all right. I see where we are now. I see where we are now. I know, Shock. This is. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Like, you don't understand. You could be on this for hours, trying to explore every little thing, trying to look at every single little detail. And this is only 50% of it done. 50. So just imagine when the 100% of the game comes out. Which, by the way, follow them on Steam as well, too, because they did create a page so that when it does go public, people can actually download it from Steam if it's easier, instead of trying to like go to their website and download all the demos and stuff. So, yeah. I have it on my wish list on Steam already. But yeah, that's honestly it. There's not really more to, well, there's probably more to explore. But yeah, I should just end it here. And maybe within like, I don't know, some months from now, or maybe when I hear more updates being given, I'll play this again and go through it again. Hey, I don't mind. I just know like I can't do it a lot because I know I don't want to bore nobody. Because I'm like, bad enough, I'm like, oh, I like Titanic so much. I think one person actually said to me, there was like, you like Titanic? Why? And I was just like, why not? And they were like, well, that was a tragedy. And I was like, no, that was a mistake. It didn't have to be a tragedy. So, you know, was like, I'm just fascinated with the history of the ship and how well they made this ship and how fantastic this ship was. And, you know? And then a lot of reports now where people are talking about Titanic because more and more information comes forward as years go on. Um, People try to make it seem like, oh, this is like a luxury ship or whatnot. But everybody's saying, like, no, it wasn't a luxury ship. They's like, let's call it for what it is. It was a ship of immigrants. Everybody was an immigrant that was trying to come over to America to better their lives in some kind of way. That's basically what it was. And it had all different nationalities on the ship. So I was like, that's a nice way to put it. I was like, well, that's good, but please, more stories, please. I hope people share more stories so we know what happened. You know what I mean? Because what we seen with, the Titanic movie, like they tried their best, but just think, like they were showing a lot of in that movie, it was problematic. It was showing a lot of white people. Um, like, yes, it showed. So anything that was like, it honestly, only thing you could see differently was like you see, uh, Irish people. Um, who else did they show? Uh, was there like Italians on there? I think something like that, right? And then maybe like German, probably, but most of it was showing all these rich people, rich white people, and it's just like I know there would probably been more that because they didn't show because in the history of it, they said that there was a Asian passenger on the ship, and the movie didn't even show that, which I'm kind of upset about as well because his story was significant as well too, especially knowing that he survived because he found his way up on a lifeboat and when he got home his basically his country, his family, they basically shunned him because I guess their thing, their culture is it was supposed to have been an honor for him to pass along on the ship. But because he found a way to live, they treat it as he was a coward. And he basically didn't give honor in being the man that he is to stay with the ship. Which was, that's kind of messed up. It's like the person wanted to live, the person wanted to live. You know what I mean? Because I think there was like other men that found a way to get out of there as well too, instead of being left behind with all the others. And then there was like some women and children that did die because they didn't want to leave their husbands, their fathers, stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just sad. Actually, show this real quick. So when I went to the Titanic Museum, I got the boarding passes that are right here, which is pretty cool. Pretty awesome, right? Now, these boarding passes, um, on the back of them shows a passenger, like an actual passenger on the ship, right? And then you would have to read about the passenger, go through the museum, and then by the time you know it, it would you would see a big board and it would show all the survivors and then it would show all the people who had perished with the ship. So you would find out if you was that person that was on that boarding pass. You was being that person. and you had to find out if you survived or not. So these boarding passes I have here. So the first one, it reads, so at the top, White Star Line, ticket number 17604, right? For passenger per ship, steamship, the RMS Titanic, sailing from Cherbourg. I hope I pronounced that right. April 10th, 1912. The passenger name is Mr. Edgar Joseph Meyer. He was 28, from New York, New York. So he was an American. Accompanied by Leila Sachs Meyer, which is his wife. He was first class. Cabin number is unknown, so they don't have that history yet on that. I wish they would have found records. They should have had some kind of backed up records or something. So they were traveling to New York. The reason, Mr. Meyer was returning home to attend the funeral of his father-in-law, Andrew Sachs, a well-known New York City merchant and founder of Saks Department Store. Oh, okay. So it does match Saks in the name of the wife. Okay. Very important, very important. Passenger's fact. A graduate of Cornell University, Mr. Mayer earned his degree as a mechanical engineer. His discoveries in the field of combustion greatly advanced the development of the gasoline engine. All right. Now I have to type it up. Did he survive? Let's find out. Did he survive? Wait, hold on. Let's just, yeah. Did he survive? Let's find out, shall we? Let's see. Mr. Edgar Meyer, Titanic. Ooh. So Mr. Meyer, he did not survive. He perished with the ship. But he is remembered for helping load lifeboats and persuading his wife to board one before the ship went down. So his wife could have been with him, or could have died with him, but he decided to persuade her. Interesting. All right, so the next one, right? So the next boarding pass is ticket number 11753. They were sailing from Southampton, April 10th, 1912. Passenger name is Edwin Nelson Campbell Jr. His age was 42. He's from Boston, Massachusetts. Okay. Come on, New England. Accompanied by Gertrude Parison Campbell, which is his wife. They was also first class. Their cabin number is here. The cabin number is D19. Now I'm about to go down there and find it. So yeah, D19. They was traveling to Boston, Massachusetts. Reasoning is president of Hallett Davis Piano Company in Boston, Mass. Yes, in Boston. Mr. Campbell combined a business trip and European holiday with his wife. So they was returning back from vacation. Uh, Passenger fact: the Campbells were traveling with their friends, Mrs. Richard Beckwith, and her daughter, Helen Newsom. Sally had taken her daughter to Europe to escape the interest of Carl Beer, who was very fond of Helen. However, Mr. Beer followed Helen and her mother to Europe and found his way aboard Titanic. Sounded like a Rose and Jack story right there. Let's see if he survived. Let's see if he survived. I am pretty sure he did not. Unless he found his way. Child. 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 He survived. He survived. Imagine walking around VR while the Titanic sinks. I would be terrified. They actually have some VR things going around. Definitely Google it, because I know there's one in New York City that I heard opened up. I don't know if they're still there. I wanted to go, but I didn't get a chance to go because when it opened, I was planning on going for my birthday, but I ended up getting sick. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. Um, and then after that, like, I just never decided to look it up to go because of like, everything's so expensive to travel. I was like, I don't got money. So hopefully, I hope it's still there because I would like to go. Um, but he did survive. I'm trying to find out where it says like what he did to survive. But he did. It did say that years after he of the sinking, he did continue to reside in Massachusetts, and was shown on the 1920 census living with his wife in Newton, Middlesex. Uh, he retired in 1922 and became active in various associations, including the Boston Athletic Association. Okay. He did die April 6, 1927, as a result of pneumonia, and he was buried in Newton Cemetery, West Newton, Massachusetts. Mm-mm-mm. I want to know how he survived. I don't think I'm gonna find it. I'm really trying to find it. Yeah, I'm really trying to find it. It's not telling me how he survived. Oh, wait, hold on. Here it is. On the night of the sinking, the couple were rescued in Lifeboat 5 along with their friends Richard and Sally Beckwith and Carl Bear and Helen Newsom. Okay. So him and his wife stayed on the ship when the ship went down. So they were in the water. Wait, is that what it's saying? No, it's not saying that. They were saying that they were just rescuing Lifeboat 5. I need more information. I need more information. I think I found information. Okay. So here we go. Found more information. Uh, it's a lot to read. But let's read it, shall we? All right. So on the evening of April 14th, Edwin had just retired to his cabin, having previously been in the smoking room. His friend, Richard, and Carl had also been in the smoking room. Edwin had just removed his coat when the ships struck the iceberg. He described the collision as scraping and tearing more than a shock. As Titanic glazed the iceberg, pieces of the ice fell into their cabin through the porthole. He assured Susan that it was simply just an iceberg, then stepped into the corridor where he spoke with some friends in nearby staterooms. Uh, like many others, Edwin went up to the boat deck in hopes of catching the iceberg. Unsuccessful in doing so, he returned to the corridor outside of his stateroom, where he encountered one of the postal clerks going down a set of stairs leading to the post office. When the postal clerk went up again, Edwin noticed that he was wet to the knees uh, while holding a mailbag. Curious, Edwin asked him how bad it was, and in return, he told him that it was pretty much bad and that he would advise the women to dress as they might have to go on deck. Edwin and the other men instructed the women in their party to dress warmly, even instructing the people in their corridor and a handful of unaccompanied women. Entering his stateroom, he found his wife had already dressing. That's weird. He advised her to dress warmly, for they may be on the cold deck for some time. After putting on his sweater and heavy ulster, Edwin and Susan left their stateroom, still feeling that everything was all right. Their confidence would soon fade away when the order to put on life belts was given. They then returned to their stateroom and retrieved their life belts. No one knew how to put them on. That's a problem. But an officer came by and showed them how. Edwin and his wife, Susan, Richard, and Sarah, along with Helen and Carl, all went up together on the deck. They emerged on the starboard side of the ship and found only a handful of passengers were there. He remembered the crew having great difficulties convincing people to step into the lifeboats, while also reassuring that they will be back on the ship by morning. There, Edwin watched as Lifeboat 7 was being lowered. He would later recall that this boat was not more than two-thirds full. Edwin and the other men decided to put all the women in their group and nearby into Lifeboat 5. Susan Campbell refused to leave without her husband, and her refusal caused Edwin and one of the officers, likely third officer Pittman, to pick her up to pick up wait, whoa, to pick her up bodily and put her into the lifeboat. Why did they write it like that? At that point, he stepped back to the boat deck. An interesting scenario occurred during the loading of this boat. Carl remembered Miss Beckwith, asking Bruce Ismay, remember that name, who was on the deck helping with the evacuations, if the men in their party could enter the boat, to which Ismay replied, "Why, certainly." Follows right with the movie when his ass jumped in the boat himself. Okay. However, another first class passenger, Charles, was detained access into a boat after putting his wife into it. It is likely after First Officer Murdoch, see, the connections are connecting, arrived to help. And then that's when Charles left the area. That Edwin and the rest of his party were allowed to enter the boat. Sneaky. So, favoritism. They was doing favoritism. That's how he survived, was from favoritism. I'm telling you, all of this could have been avoided. They were put to the test. These people were put to the test. I'm telling you. If you don't know somebody, you're dead. That's... They were put to the test here. I don't like that. I don't like that that's how he survived. I get it. Like, you want to survive, but that's also messed up. But I guess people do what they have to do when it comes to survival. Edwin later recalled, after it had been lowered 10 to 12 feet, one of the officers of the Titanic said to me, "There are no women on the deck, and there's more room in that lifeboat. You had better go and give me a rush." And I jumped and landed in the lifeboat. And I feel that I owe my life to that fact. Interesting. Lifeboat 5 was launched at 12:45 a.m. with an estimated 36 people on board. As the lowering continued, one end of the lifeboat got stuck, and then the other. Many on board thought they were going to turn over. Fortunately, the boat landed safely in the water. The whole party managed to escape the ship sinking and were eventually rescued by the RMS. So basically, their other ship, the company's other ship, that was sitting far away. I think it was that. No, was it that ship? I think it's the same one. Oh, get this. Edwin and Kimball was initially thought to be lost with the ship as his name was not contained on any of the wireless list of survivors that were being transmitted. Mm. So one of the directors, they traveled down to New York to see for himself if they survived or not. Upon arrival, which he received word that the Campbells were among the survivors. After delivering the good news back to Boston, he went, Pier 54 in New York. That's crazy. I'm sorry, that's crazy. Just to do what they had to do just to survive, it's crazy work. But, alright, I'm sorry, y'all. I went down a rabbit hole. I was like, I want to know how this man survived. There's no way. How'd he survive? And I kind of thought right in a little bit of a way. But anyways, that is it for stream for today. I'm going to, for everybody that's still on Twitch, please stick around. We're going to raid out. And I'm glad that everybody could join me today and experiencing like what I love. Let's see here. Who's on right now? Who's on that we can raid? Oh, you know what? Let's raid somebody new today. Let's raid somebody new today. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. We're raiding out. Let's raid, raid, raid. Okay, raid is started. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye.